We are just doing a tap. Okay. Let me just go to the good old gone for the AFK screen just so I can see if everything's updated. Everything's is that Oh, everything is working. We are now live to both YouTube and Twitch. Now, I have a problem. Um, can I at all see uh YouTube analytics and YouTube chat? That's the problem. So if I view my channel live. Oh, it's on private, right? Right. I don't know why that auto privates, but cause yeah, change that to public. Publish. Um Multi-streaming test, save that information. Okay, let's go to it actually on YouTube. Okay. So here we are. I send the testing to that. It doesn't look like I see anything. Um okay. So I don't know if there's any way I can reliably do the chat for both YouTube and uh let me just test if this is working. Okay, everything seems to be good. I don't know how exactly I could do the chat. Um maybe if I go to I know there's a way to get to a stream dashboard. I just don't know like how to get to it. Like how to navigate to it from the good old creator dashboard. How is my computer running is another good question. Um it also might be wise to test if all of the Twitch stuff is working. All right. Oh, I should probably change the stream for just chatting. There we go. That should be a little more accurate. What do you mean first time chat? I am the one. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. So that's how I get there. It looks like I'm streaming to both shorts. Wait a second. Okay. I am in fact streaming to both shorts and normal. YouTube and Twitch and YouTube. So Twitch Shorts, YouTube Shorts, and YouTube long form. I can have the chat for YouTube up there, chat for Twitch up there. I don't know. We're gonna do a bit of a stress test here for a little bit, just see how everything's working. Because of course that is kind of something we need to do. I'll hop on Guildcraft for a couple of seconds. We can go ahead. Where is the Minecraft screen? There we go. So yeah, we can just kind of boot up the Minecraft. I mean, why is this open again? Oh. Okay, there's a lot more stream delay on YouTube than there is on Twitch. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we're just gonna... I don't know if Minecraft already started, or if Modrons did that weird thing where it false starts because it needs an update. Might eat a piece of chocolate while we wait. It says right now on the YouTube side that the bitrate is lower than suggested. But the bitrate looks just fine to me. Holy lag. Okay. I did start 2 instances of Minecraft. Yeah, we can quit out of this one. Why is this not full screen? Okay. 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 How many? Only 48 FPS. My laptop isn't overheating by any means, which is real nice. I need to craft... Ooh, I cannot see my mouse. Little boy. Huh. Typically it comes back by then. Oh no, I guess I just gotta play without knowing where my mouse is. Okay, I kind of needed that last rocket. So yeah, stress testing here a lot. Ooh. I guess that's the name of the game. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, send this stream link into the Discord for the YouTube stream. I might have a problem getting things like thumbnails down for the YouTube streams. Because, of course, that's just... Ooh. Yeah. That's not really great. OBS isn't using much more of my memory. Okay, it was just being weird with that. Let me... Ooh. The sickness is not out of me yet. Still gotta deal with that a bit. Channel dashboard. Live. Get shareable link. Go ahead, open up Discord. Everybody's out of VC. That's kind of sad. Guildcraft server, Guildcraft videos, stream notifications. We're testing multi-streaming on both. Is that how you spell Twitch? I guess. And then I gotta get the Twitch link too, probably. So that way people can test it on both. If at all possible, I'll go to my channel. Good old copy. Alright. Okay. Audio sounds pretty good. Is that to open the website for the multi-streamer? Yes, it is. Okay. Got any iron? Okay, let's go ahead and fly over to Anthony's base over here. I think it's a little closer. Alright. We're gonna go here, pillage a little bit of sugarcane from Anthony. He doesn't use it. Oh. Don't wanna dig that much. But yeah, just a little bit. Okay. I'm not sure if that's stream delay. Oh no, it's just okay. There we go. Whew, the YouTube stream just wasn't. It was paused. That's why I thought it was so delayed. I was like, yeesh, that was a while back, but nah. We're still good, I think. I mean, good is relative. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Right now, PC running. I mean, the laptop's a little hot, but when is a gaming laptop cool? Is a better question. So on that front, we're doing all right. Like, I don't know how best to actually stress test the multi-streamer. I mean, I guess I could go into my task manager, see it from there. It's a possibility. We need to do something about those cobblestone towers. Sometime soon, that's gonna have to be fixed. What a time. What an era that was from. I am only running at like 30 FPS right now, which isn't right. I mean, I know like Minecraft is famous for like not being optimized in the slightest. But at the same time, I think I should be getting a little more than 30 FPS. Well, to be fair, I always get like under. I think I have my frame rate capped at 70 FPS. but it keeps going. It keeps dipping below that 70 FPS, and I don't know why. Because like this is the same laptop that can run Warframe without a problem, and it's struggling to even run simple Minecraft. Like, are we being so serious? Okay. I think what the undertaking we're gonna take right now is, as you can see, my storage system kinda broken. Kinda kinda broken. So we're gonna have to fix that real quick. So let's just throw all our stuff in here. I think what I'm gonna wanna do, I want them all to be at this stage of oxidization, but I need to get these guys back into the storage system. So let me get the leads out. I guess an organized storage system doesn't really matter if you don't know how it's organized. I need to work on actually designating these chests for things. Because right now they're more the idea of a designation. Oh, this is my silk touch pickaxe, right? Do I want to go breaking this glass with a non-silk touch pickaxe? Okay. We're going to want to wrangle these two goobers up. Alright. Goobers have been wrangled. We'll just slap that on there. And we just kind of want to drag these guys, yep, under and through. To the point where we can put... Oh yeah, maybe we can move them here. Then we can go around here. Bam, bam. And now they're in the storage system again. Now they can go ahead and start their work on sorting everything back in. They've kind of let their work pile up. I thought they might have been able to like sort it a little bit while they were out, but clearly that was not the case. So they're gonna have to go sorting through all that stuff. All in all, that's nice to have functional again. It's a lot slower than it was before because, as you could see in there, I had, what, 5 copper golems that we unfortunately lost. But because I want to keep them all at that particular stage in their development... Oh, that's not great. They'll sort that out eventually. I hope. Oh, I also need to take this back. Okay. Yeah, they'll push past each other eventually. So yeah, base. So I got to level with everybody here for a second. On this server, well, on this channel, really, on the YouTube side of this, but on the Twitch side of this too, I was originally planning on posting 2 videos every week, one on Friday and one on the weekdays, one on the weekends. Typically, that ended up being Friday and Sunday. I would post a video. Sometimes it would be Thursday and Sunday. That just depended on how I was feeling. But as you may have seen, if you're a long-time follower of the Guildcraft series, that did not happen. Unfortunately, I did fall a little ill, as I was talking about. I still haven't gotten over it. Like, right now, I think I have a bit of a fever. I can check right now. No, I don't, but I feel feverish, you know? So, I've been a little under the weather. My voice wasn't really up to it. Same reason I wasn't really doing many streams this week. Because I was just feeling all out of it, all out of whack. Kind of with school, kind of with the sickness. Kind of a unfortunate combination of the both. But it's alright now. I have my weekend escape from school, and I will, of course, be recovering slowly but surely. But yeah, that's where I've been. I still have, as I said, I think in last week's Guildcraft episode, I have plans to do a bit more diversifying again on the Chaos Code channel, because as you may see if you like look at the upload history of Chaos Code, it really goes from like one video on a random topic and like a couple of those types of videos, typically around like a week in between them, actually typically even more than a week in between those types of videos, But a while in between those videos so I can produce them. But then you'll have like my series, like the Ungrounded series, and of course these series, the both seasons of Guildcraft, where I just take like a month straight and just lock in on that series. I make like typically around about like for Guildcraft, I know for a while for season 1 I was going to video a day, which was actually wild pace, and I'm glad I'm not forcing myself to keep that up anymore. To be fair, it was also summer, so like I had the time. But now that I'm kind of here, I'm trying to do. Originally, it was again the video every day and every week, but now it's just every weekday, every weekend. What am I on? But now even I'm gonna cut back even further from that, and not cut back video production exactly, because I want to keep that roaring strong. I want to keep that engine on. But I want to diversify my content, so I'm planning on doing. Of course, I took this week up off to kind of collect my thoughts about a lot of things. I just finished one of my books, which you should totally go read. If you're on the YouTube channel, there every single video most of the videos I've posted, but all the recent videos have a Ko-fi link or a Coffee link in the description with my writing library. I've wrote I think it's 2 books over there and a couple of short stories, a couple D&D things if you want to go ahead read those. But I just finished one of my books. So that's like a big milestone. I like to take a little bit of time off after I do something like that. You know, collect my thoughts, you know, plot the next steps forward, and oh boy do I got to tell you about the next steps forward. So of course, I'll be cutting back on content a little bit. But I'll be making more diverse content, of course, during the weekdays. I think like the Monday through Friday period is going to be for Guildcraft videos. And the weekends is going to be for other videos. Just that way, I don't get too burnt out just playing good old Guildcraft. As fun as it is, I don't know if I could keep Steam for more than like 3 or 4 weeks doing 2 episodes every week on Guildcraft. But if I only do 1 episode a week, I think I could easily keep that up. Judging by the fact that, as I said before, on a weekend I could probably make a full episode, and that might be kind of what I do. But I also get that kind of feeling like whenever I fall too far behind on making content on Guildcraft specifically, I feel like I'm not giving an accurate portrayal of the server. Because, like, this, especially now that we have the actually functioning open applications, this place is changing every gosh darn day. Like, I cannot keep up with this server. And I kind of hesitate from, like, making a bunch of videos and putting them in the backlog, because that doesn't represent what's happening on the server now, and I don't really want to show you a snapshot of what the server was like weeks or months ago. Like, I want to show you what is happening on the Guildcraft server right now, and that involves me making a video and then uploading the video right after I make it. Which is something, again, I would like to keep up, but might not entirely be a possibility. So that's kind of unfortunate. But with that being said, I don't know how many points I've been reiterating this whole time. But we're gonna continue trying to push out Guildcraft videos as. I'm sorry? What? Hmm. As I was just saying before, we're gonna we're gonna try and continue pushing Guildcraft videos out more as they happen. Speaking of as they happen, I think top 10 showcases of as they happen ever. If you don't know, this is the food tables base. Food table base. Clearly, something has gone awry at the food table base, and like we gotta check that shit out. This is possibly very important. Okay. Okay. Okay, I mean... Clearly the Wither isn't actually down here. I hope. Oh, is this... These are signs of witherage. Like, yeah, that used to be perfect. Looks like they got some leakage from the top that wasn't there before. Where were they fighting that thing? And like, there are very clearly some things missing. Like, these pens are open. These farms are still working. Which makes me hesitate to say that the Wither did too much destruction. This is on, and also kind of broken. Ooh! Or was this always like this? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay, Wither's around here, so there it is. Fuck. This is an episode now. This is an episode. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's think about this before we, try and, I mean, I guess solve this problem. Let's unrender this area. Luckily, it is pretty far away from the main area. That's not great. So there's a Wither in the food tables base now. Also, this pulse keeps getting longer and longer, which keeps making this farm slightly worse over time, which sucks. I gotta get the war council together, ladies and gentlemen. Two people like just joined the Discord. It's great to see ya. What are we doing? I need roles for all of the different guilds. The guild list. Who is part of the food table? Food table. Okay. Yeah. Who's part of my guild again? Create DM. Who all is in my guild again? I genuinely forgot. Okay, this is getting fun real fast. I guess I could show you this. This is the Discord server with everything it's got. As you can see, welcome to the 2 new members as of today. Great to see you, great to have you. Yeah. I don't know exactly what's happening here, because that might be a problem. Oh no, we might not get a response back. I don't want to, like, kill the Wither if they're planning on doing something with it, but I don't think they want a Wither in their base. I don't know. I'm creating guild worlds. You know what? New stream side project. Specifically for the food table, because, that's kind of important. So we can go here to the guild list. Like, who? Roles. Get to see a little bit into the back end here. Nothing crazy. Create new role. New role. Food table. Let's just save these changes. I'm gonna be so for real with you. The food table. This is the list of people. T-Rex. T-Rex. This is Sinvi, I'm pretty sure. Streamer mode enabled, yeah. Can't see. T-Rex. I've seen him on the server. So I know he's... Or maybe it's... I don't know. Oh, this is... yes. I'm just gonna hit him with the @food table. I mean, like, what are we supposed to do with this information? I mean, there's just a wither in their base. Like, that can't be their intention to do. Huh. That's something to think about. Like, I don't know, do we want to just go there? Like, I don't want to kill it if they don't want me to kill it. That's the thing. Like, if for whatever reason they fine with the wither in their base, they can have a fun time with the wither in their base. But I don't know about you, but me personally, I wouldn't want a wither in my base. So that's quite the interesting situation we found ourselves in. This is just proof. This is why you should join the Discord and apply to join the Guildcraft server, because, I mean, things just kind of happen here. Okay. I thought I killed you. I thought I sent you to the wolves to die. Apparently not. I got one extra stack of iron, that's fine. Okay, I gotta repair my elytra every once in a while. I do keep forgetting about that. It's you, right. And I have to go in another half an hour, so, like, go do people things. This is quite the dilemma we found ourselves in here, chat. But it's one I guess we'll just have to work through. Got a decent amount of materials in our inventory. We are not at all built for a fight against the wither. I know only one person who would be completely, but they're not online, and I don't foresee them getting online. I don't know. Right now, I think the best thing we can do is just prepare to help if we are needed. So I think we're gonna spend the rest of this stream going ahead, maybe gearing ourselves up a little bit. So this is where in the videos I would typically say, hey, it's time-lapse time, or we can time-lapse me getting ready for battle, but that's not exactly something that we can time-lapse on a stream. And that's kind of what why I want to stream Guildcraft a little bit, because it'll get us that bit of look into Guildcraft, and also a bit of community input into what I'm doing. Like, what do I put here? Things like that. But there are probably more pressing matters right now. think I'm gonna go to Anthony's house, because he should have... If anybody's going to have some extra bows, it's going to be him. Because he has the manual mob farm. I have the automatic one. So sure, could I craft a bow from mine? Yes, but that's a little too much work, especially when Anthony has a ton of spares. So we're gonna go ahead, fly on over there, get ourselves a bow, start enchanting that thing, because we might need it. Like, of the things we would need, a bow is, like, #1. If we're gonna fight this weather. Because if the food table abandons that, we're killing the weather. If the food table needs our help fixing that problem, we have to help kill the weather. But if they can clean it up by themselves, if they have the situation under control, I will leave it for them. But if I can help, I have an obligation to... Well, I actually don't. I actually could just leave them with that wither in their base and walk away without a second thought in my mind about it. But I'm not gonna do that. That should bring it up to max. Oh. There we go. Okay, we now have a new bow. I don't know if any of our villagers sell any good bow enchants, though. That's the problem. I would like to build a road someday. A road over to... I don't know if in future seasons of Guildcraft we should disallow elytras. I don't know. It's one of those things. Like, elytras defeat the purpose, but, like, in vanilla Minecraft, the only alternatives to elytra are just extremely inconvenient. Alright, here we are. Back at the base. Back into iron farm. We got a bit of iron left, so we can go ahead and spend the rest of that at our villagers, because that'll give us some more emeralds and some more XP, both of which we will be needing for this project, if you will. I could have just bought a power 2 bow from him. Okay, so we need, what, power 5? Power 5 is the maximum power. Unbreaking 3 efficiency, sweeping edge. That's a really stacked villager. Mending flame isn't that useful against the foe we are currently dealing with. Unbreaking 2. Protection, aqua affinity. Okay, we don't have a power 5 villager. We have a power 2 villager pre-installed. That's a flame enchant. I mean, what other option do we got? I guess I gotta go grab my lapis. By mine, I mean I'm gonna see if Nick has any before I spend the time of going all the way down into the mines. Well, my mines. I guess. I'm acting like they're unfamiliar or something. I live in them. But my house is a little out of the way, which will be rectified in one of the episodes. I don't know if it'll be episode 7 or episode 8 now. Because this might become the new episode 7, I don't know. Depending on how this whole thing shakes down. I was saying we should get like some server events going, but this might just like become a mini one. Mini little server event. Okay. I need to enchant all of my things. Yeah, I got some middle lapis. I need to be level 30 to say safely, I guess. Not, I guess safely isn't the right word. To with complete confidence enchant this bow so that we have the greatest opportunity to get an enchantment other than the flame, which is our guaranteed on the level 30. What are our guarantees on the other? I guess I should have looked. Unbreaking, 1 in power, yeah. Yeah, we're going for the level 30. Just in the opportunity that may arise where we have more enchantments. Specifically power. 4 or 5 would work. Don't have a preference either way. I think 3 total people have lived in this shed, because there was Nick, Braden... Actually, no, 4. 4 people have lived in this little shack here. And I've kind of lived out of it, so I got like 4.5. 4.5. I guess I should go ahead and check Discord. See if anybody has responded to the... It'll be fine. He's our newest guild member, don't worry. Okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so it looks like they have everything under control? Question mark? But I think we're still gonna get this bow enchanted as a bit of a backup plan. Just in case it becomes our problem. Alright, my iron supplies are always hurting, despite the fact I have a perfectly functioning iron farm. I should probably upgrade the thing eventually, and by me I mean one of my guildmates, because that's too much work. A ton of emeralds now. Because what, the bow enchantments are power and punch, correct? Yes. So those are, like, I only really need punch. Because I can get power from this guy. You can also get arrows of poison on a quick charge bow. But yeah, I have more than enough emeralds to purchase that enough times. Alright. Isn't that, yeah, just a blank sign? This thing constantly infuriates me. I guess the next best source of XP I have is, unironically, from my super smelter. Although we are collecting a bit of cactus from this little impromptu cactus farm I made for some lime green dye that I'm gonna need to work on my base around about the episode 10-ish mark. Because in the previous episode, episode 6, I was just kind of laying out foundations. And now the foundations are done. They're all laid out. And now I can start to working on a little bit more. I guess I could go to here and here for my OBS. I hate the fact that it minimizes out of Minecraft every time I do that. and that I can't have Minecraft, like, just captured as the window. Did these guys not push past each other enough? Clearly not. Well, that's what we like to call a problem. No, they're sorting some. No, because they're sorting their brethren in now. Oh, they just get stuck consistent. Like, this is... Oh my lord, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Alright, so time to display my horrible super smelter. And when I say horrible, I do mean horrible. It is not good. Don't I have a lever? I do. Yeah, I don't really think the lever's gonna work anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Gotta go with that method. Because of the way I have the collection system working. There's just a little bit of XP. I mean, the real XP storage is like these ones, but we're not touching them yet. Save those ones for a rainy day. Assuming all these are just burning coal. Yep. Alright. All those have passed through except for all those that got stuck. We're gonna need a lot more fuel for that. Because, you know, some of the furnaces are favored a bit more than others. Like, I could probably take this 16, redistribute this. You know. Oh, because those get... Oh, those ones get fueled first, too. Oh, that's a flaw I was not aware of. Those ones, the back layer are the ones that get fueled first, but the front layer is the one that gets stuff put into it first. That's a mismatch and a half right there. It'll all work. It'll all even out eventually, okay? Law of large numbers here, okay? We got this. I also may or may not have a consistent problem of smeltery item. No, never mind. I guess I don't have a problem with that. But every once in a while, like, an unsmelted item will filter into here somehow. And that's a real bummer. Also, this minecart with a hopper takes forever to unload. Yeah, and these guys keep getting stuck up on each other. I wish there was a way for them to just, like, turn around. It's almost like there's more space. It's almost like there is enough space for them both to get by. They just choose not to use it. Huh. I don't know. Eventually, I'll start filtering in the extra ones, which they conveniently have entrapped in their hand right now, so I couldn't even filter out if I wanted them. If I wanted to, these need to go in the building. Those are gonna be real fun to see in our chest. All right. Yeah. All things considered, we don't really have much we can do for the remainder of the stream. And maybe, like, take all these and, like, all these, and then see if that will filter through. So we can get enough XP to at least throw one enchant on the bow. I don't even know if that'll be enough, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Because, yeah, it just goes over those hoppers so slow. It gives them such an advantage. But this second one right here is typically the one with the most. So it should have the most XP. I'm so close. Come on. Come on, just one more. That's all I'm asking for. There we go. So now we can go ahead, go back up, get a bit of an enchantment on our bow, and we can call this a relatively successful first test. I think the extra stream has like doubled the amount of CPU usage on my computer, but other than that, I can't really see too much more effect. I mean, my laptop's overheating a bit, but like when does it not? Is the better question. Also, like, I'm not using my memory, am I? No, I'm at 12% memory usage. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting such poor frame rate right now. But what I do know, so we can see where we can get Power 4 and Flame. Not half bad, especially when our farm out in the middle of the ocean, I think it produces all the arrows we will ever need. So I think we would rather have mending on it than getting something like, well, rather than getting infinity. Because a stack of arrows and one arrow takes up the same amount of inventory space. It's just a stack of arrows you might have to replenish every once in a while. Which really isn't that big of a deal. Skimmed a little too close to the water there. Yeah, we have all the arrows we could ever want here. Along with all the gunpowder, all the bones, all the rotten flesh, and all the string we could ever need for any practical use. There are some impractical uses, though, that we might need a lot more for. So we might need better farms for those. But that being said, I think I'm gonna log out. Also, this skin is completely useless because I made it. I got it for a civilization event and I didn't get accepted. First day was today, and I'm a little salty. But it's fine. I got a civilization of my own. You know what I mean? Look at this wonderful world we've built without them. No hate though. So with that, thank you all for tuning into the first ever multi-stream. I plan on doing most, if not all of my streams multi-stream now. So we'll see how that all functions. How the streams will perform on YouTube versus how they have been just on Twitch. With that, I want to thank you all for watching this stream, and I will see you later. Okay, now I have a question. Are you still here? I've stopped streaming on Twitch, but is the broadcast still broadcasting? To YouTube, is my question. I don't think it shouldn't be. I mean, but the icon is still green. So, like, I genuinely do not know. So let me just... Okay, that's whenever I shut down the stream. Okay, that's interesting, YouTube. Welcome in, I guess. You're still here. So yeah, another part of the tests, apparently you also are still here. Despite the stream not being broadcast anymore. It's not being broadcast to Twitch. I don't know how you guys are here, but welcome in, I guess. This is gonna there's no real reason to be here. I'm also gonna end this stream. I was just experimenting now. With that being said, we still have the problem over here, the problem with the food table to deal with. Possibly in the future, we have our own problems at home. Mainly, well, you can kind of see it from all the way over here. We got a lot of things still to do on the Guildcraft server. But with that, YouTube, I will see you all in the next episode of Guildcraft or the next stream of whatever I'm streaming. I'll see you.